Hi, so this is 30th of July, and we are going to do a quick technical analysis of IEX, that's the Indian Energy Exchange. और यहाँ पे from a very start यहाँ पे हम एक channel देख पा रहे हैं which started way back in November, and this channel is actually the channel below which you should make sure that आपके पास ऐसे कोई लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट्स ना हो, क्योंकि ये चैनल के ऊपर ही डिपेंड करके ये जो मूव्स आई हैं, दिस मूव्स यू कैन सी दिस इज़ फ्रॉम नवंबर, राइट। और यहाँ पे ये जो मूव जो 200 से 400 हुई है, इस मूव का एक ही बेसिस पॉइंट है, वो है ये चैनल। तो अगर ये चैनल टूटती है, सो गोइंग फॉरवर्ड इफ़ यू सी यू आर डिपिंग बिलो 350, say for example, then basically you should try to move away from IEX and move forward, right? So no matter what, यहाँ पे एक upper channel है, and this has been acting like a resistance. यहाँ पे एक बार ये face की, and going forward it's again so this was the first time. See, यहाँ से ये करेक्ट होके ये चैनल में सपोर्ट ली, एंड देन इट ट्राई टू क्रॉस दिस वन, and eventually it came and it took support round about over here at a 350 region, and since then this has been acting like an interim channel, right? So ये जो है ये है long term channel. I think this video is going to be true for at least next 6 months. और ये जो चैनल फॉर्म हुई है ये है मीडियम टर्म चैनल. सो इस चैनल में यू कैन सी दैट सिंस जून, एंड ऑफ मे एंड जून ऑनवर्ड्स, सो ये 2 महीने जो गई, सो दिस इज़ अ मीडियम टर्म चैनल. सो इसका मतलब है कि अगर इस चैनल के नीचे से फॉर एग्जांपल ये 375 370 रीजन्स के नीचे जाती है, सो बेसिकली देन इट्स नॉट अ गुड मूव. और ये जो पिंक लाइन है, दिस हैज़ बीन फॉर्म्ड इफ़ यू गो फॉर अ आवरली और मे बी अ 4-hour chart. So yeah, exactly. So यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो. So given a very short term, maybe this channel can move a little bit ऊपर जानी चाहिए, because it should be covering these lines also. Yeah, just a moment. When I drew it, I drew it. Okay, let's draw it again. Right. और इसको हम delete कर देते हैं. So this channel you can see multiple times. ये short time frame में इसमें support लिया है. So this is actually the short term channel, right? So हम जैसे यहाँ पे हम लोग लिख रहे थे, so let's write. So this is short term channel. तो short term channel का मतलब है ये जो मूव्स अभी जो मूव आई है, इसके लिए ये चैनल बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. एंड बेसिकली इफ दिस चैनल गेट्स ब्रोकन, देन ये जो शॉर्ट टर्म में जो मूव आई है, that gets invalidated, which means that all the positions that have been created within this time frame, say from this June and July, this smaller time frame, इसमें ये invalid हो जाती है. Now let's look into another interesting aspect. So we understood the channels. So this is for the short term, this is for the medium term, and this is for the long term channel. ठीक है. Now you can see in the in this very short time span, this has been sort of facing resistance multiple times, and then trying to get a support in the short term channel, and then again resistance, and then getting a support in the medium term channel. So यहाँ पे short और medium दोनों ही cover करके ये हुई थी. So this is a very bullish move. और फिर ये channel resistance, and then since last few hours, so this is on a 4-hour chart, so हर एक candle corresponds to half a day, half a session. So you can see this was actually making a lower low and a higher high and higher lows it was making. So you see, this was the reason why this came in my tracker, and this was the reason why this particular green candle trade was taken. So आज मैंने जब ट्वीट किया था, then it was round about at 399 region, क्योंकि यहाँ पे volatility squeeze हो के you can see this is 399. So we entered round over here, and then we booked out at 412. It went towards 413 point something, which is an all-time high. Now you should also remember that you have to trade, we are all trading based on the sentiment of the market. और आज सुबह में मैंने एक वीडियो पोस्ट किया था which tells you explicitly the things you have to do for a stock in all time high region, and वो वीडियो अगर आप देखना चाहते हो उसमें मैं आपको अपर राइट हैंड कॉर्नर में उसको अटैच कर दूंगा. So given the sentiment of the market, so I thought it was very prudent or very meaningful for me to book out profits. Or now one of the things I wanted to showcase here is this particular line. So maybe let's go on a daily chart. So here you can see that this line has been acting like a resistance here, this yellow line, this dotted ones, or then it was acting like a resistance, and then it broke, and then eventually once it broke down, it again went for retesting, which means this value of 388, that actually carries a huge meaning. And this was also true when this particular candle was formed, this one where it breached 388. You can see this was came with a very good volume, and this itself, and then there were several retests. You can see in the next candle itself it was retested the levels of 388. So going forward, try to keep 388 as a very good interim sort of a support for this particular script, right? And now going forward, whenever you are taking a new position, always try to keep 388 levels, that is this line, as your support. So you can see this breakout came, and then this had a very good sort of volume, which was more than the average volume over here, right? So this move came, and then there was a retest over here, and again there was a retest, and then eventually it went for this channel resistance which we have been seeing, and since then it has been in a top forming line, and then you can see eventually today it was making a very good suggestion that it's going for a breakout. And going forward, this was also a resistance which was broken out, and I think going forward this is a very good breakout, and the chances of this failing looks very minimal. So one of the best things which could happen, and here what I've done is I have drawn a horizontal line at 401. So I would expect that this will try to come near 405, 401, and then it should shoot up. That would be a perfect breakout, and this is what would be a trader's dream. This breakout came with a good volume, so this is also a very good stuff, right? So now let's see what would be the next target. So as we can see in this medium term, just like you remember, we drew this medium term support line. Similarly, this is a medium term resistance line which has been drawn. So going forward, if there is a breakout from this region, I really do expect that this is going to go for somewhere over here, which is round about 425, 426 region. So for me, 426 would be a very good short term to medium term target, where I would try to book out, and then I would stay away and try to understand of what the particular script will do. So for me, a medium term target a short term or medium term or immediate target on the upside which I see is 426. Of course, given the sentiment of the market, given the news flow, given anything, it can move higher, but I would be booking out at 426 because I think this is one of those lines which won't be very easily broken until and unless there is some really big player who actually comes up. So in general, I think you guys were able to comprehend how I did the technical analysis of Indian Energy Exchange. Hope this video is going to be helpful for you, and hope you learned something of how medium term, short term, and long term the resistance and supports are calculated. Because many a times I have been asked of how to understand where to book profit. See, for me, it's always good to book profits and then have a regret कि जहाँ पे मैं profit book किया वहाँ से script और भी 10% चली. I want to be that guy who is happy rather than the guy who is sitting in the corner and sulking कि मेरा टारगेट आया था लेकिन मैंने बुक नहीं किया और आज वो प्राइस अभी कुछ हफ्ते, कुछ महीने, कुछ सालों तक और नहीं आएगी. आई डोंट वांट टू बी दैट गाय. सो फॉर मी 426 is a very good support and very good target. And I think 426 is also a good, because if you're able to enter around about at 405, so that's a 20 rupees move for 400, so it's a 5% very good short-term target. And I think that one should be very much happy with a target like that. Thanks a lot for listening. Hope this video was helpful and it was worth your time. Thank you.